Hey, peace and greetings. So, just wanted to come up here real quick and have some dialogue about love. And I was inspired to have this chat real quick with you from a conversation that I had with one of my dear friends. And it just made me go down memory lane in my own mind about how I've conducted my life, conducted myself prior to my spiritual awareness, prior to loving myself, prior to knowing who I am. And I conducted myself like a lot of women and girls do. You know, a lot of times we're so love thirsty. We will accept any type of treatment, any type of behavior. You know, we will accept all kinds of penises into our life. And we do this because we're just like, oh, I just need somebody to love me. I just want someone to love me. You know, all of this stuff. But I don't really think that we really understand what real love is. I think what we are seeking, I know that what we are seeking is a feeling. We're seeking a rush. We're seeking romance. We're seeking what we have seen on TV that has literally been like shoved down our throat since we were little girls about, you know, this knight in shining armor. He's going to come in and he's just going to swoop in and pull us away from all of our cares, all of our hurts, and all of our pains, and just make everything all right. But these cartoons, they never show you what happens after that. It just cuts off, and we were always left like, oh, I just want that. And we're in this daydream. And so, on the quest to locate this person or find this person, we usually pick poor partners. And in the process, you know, you create intimate relationships, sexual relationships with these people. You may even get pregnant by these people. You might even marry some of these people that you think are your quote unquote knight in shining armor. And then you find out later, oh, this wasn't the right person. Oh, this person is abusive. This person is narcissistic. This person doesn't really care about me. The person, they had their fun with me, then they tossed me to the side. You know, it's just all these different situations that happen to women on their quest for love. And I had to find out the hard way. I'm telling you, the hard way. And I definitely do not look like what I've been through. Okay, I've been through a lot in my life when it comes to relationships on my quest for love. But I had to find out what real love is. And, you know, real love has a certain level of staying power. Real love is a commitment. Real love is more than just somebody blowing your back out, somebody telling you that you're pretty, somebody calling you wifey, somebody talking that talk, but then when you need them, they're not there. It's not, you know, you having to give birth to a child and that man is not there with you. You're like, hey, what happened? I thought we were going to be together forever. You said you wanted to be with me forever. Until it got real serious. And then he's gone and moved on with someone else. You know, that's usually how it happens. And then the black women, or excuse me, melanated women, or just women in general, but I always like to focus on our people. Women in general, you know, you become bitter. What do women do when they get bitter? Men ain't ish. They ain't no good. None of them are any good. I can do bad by myself. I don't need it. But even the most bitter ones, they still want somebody. They still want someone. Now, my message to anybody in that space, I can only tell you what I did. One, I had to stop. I had to stop. No matter what type of physical desires and needs that I wanted, I had to go cold turkey. No more physical contact. But what I had to do was to become intimate with myself. I had to become intimate with my own heart, intimate with my own mind. I had to find out, what do I like? What do I love? What do I love about me? I'm up here, used to be trying to find love in somebody else, but I didn't even know what I loved about myself. So I had to go on this long journey within, and it was very painful because I had to look at the things that I've done and experienced. I had to forgive people, let people go. I had to do a lot of cord cutting. I had to do a lot of internal house cleaning, right? I had to be real with myself. I had to look at the role that I played in my own suffrage, instead of saying, oh, it was his fault, it was his fault, it was because my dad wasn't how I wanted him to be, and my mom didn't love me the way that I thought that I should be loved. And I used to point the fingers at everybody. But when you go on this journey towards love within, you have to point it back at yourself. Hey, what did I do? What role did I play? What type of energy did I have to attract these partners that didn't mean me any good? A lot of women, and I was having another conversation today, like a lot of women, they don't know game. Like I didn't know game, okay? I was real naive. I was a shoe. Talking about a little sheep out there, even after going through some hard times, even after having my heart broken, I still would do the same thing over and over again, just hoping for a different result. I'm like, hey, I'll try that one. Pick them up, put it down. Pick them up, put it down. You know, hoping for a different result. And I didn't get it until I said, oh, that's enough. That's not working. I had to like really come into this awareness, like what I'm doing, my pattern is not working. So I had to go inside to the home team in my heart and in my mind, have some consultations with spirit. And it was revealed to me that I was acting like a peasant. You know, I was acting like a pure peasant. I was acting like a fool. And that hurt me so bad. I was like, oh my God. So I thought I had it right. I thought that I was doing right. And I was blaming everybody else for my problems. Only to find out that I was the problem. I was the problem. And I used to say, hey, but I didn't know no better. Nobody ever taught me the game. Nobody put me up on game. It doesn't matter. We still have to take responsibility for the things that happen to us, even if nobody told us or taught us or put us up on game. In order to free yourself, we have to take full responsibility for what's happening to us, and we have to take full responsibility for our choices, right? And choosing partners that are not well suited. We usually will choose a partner based on our level of consciousness. So my message is for, women, young women that are out there looking for love. I'm telling you, the best love of all is self-love. And self-love that doesn't turn into self-righteousness, that doesn't turn into the spirit of feminism that a lot of sisters, even in the conscious community, they turn into feminists because they've been hurt, but they're saying, oh no, I love myself. And, but it's just this level of feminist spirit because they've been hurt. So we have to let go of our hurt. We have to learn to love ourselves, forgive ourselves, and then we have to forgive other people and let them go. Let them go. And the more and more that you raise your vibration, and it's a long process, I just feel and know in my heart, like attracts like, so you will attract a partner, a proper partner. But another thing, you have to take time to get to know that person. Even if a person comes about, you're like, oh, wow, it kind of tickles my fancy a little bit. I'm kind of digging this brother, He's got the qualities that I'm looking for, that I'm seeking. You have to let time pass before you join with him, because you still got to see. Just like his guys out there in the regular Matrix guys, they know how to they can put on a show. Women do it too, but I'm just specifically talking about the guys. They know how to put on a show to get what they want. They know how to act a certain way to get you. And the same thing can go for conscious guys too. You got to be careful because there's a lot of conscious players out there. They know that talk, they know knowledge and wisdom, but they're still using their power for bad, for carnal purposes, So you have to allow yourself to get to know them for over a period of time before you open up your goddess portal and allow yourself to come together and to become intimate. You want to make sure that you're sure. I'm telling you that this is a proper union for you, so that you won't keep getting hurt, so that you won't have a baby out of wedlock, so that you just won't be, turned bitter. We have to be very careful and very selective. We have to give people opportunity to show us who they are, right? When you get on a job, I was an HR representative, 90 days. We will bring an employee. I don't care how great they were the first 30 days. We're going to watch them for 60 days, okay? Then we're going to watch them up until the 90-day point, just to make sure that we wanted them to be a part of our company. And we as women, we don't even do that. We do not even put people, we do not allow them to go through a process of us getting to know them, of us getting a chance to see how do they act when they're upset? How do they act when they're sad? How do they communicate? How do they deal with conflict? Do they have children? Okay, if they have children, are they taking care of their children? Are they playing a role in their child's life? Or are they a telephone daddy? Are they a text daddy? Are they a what you doing type of person? How do they communicate with you when you're down? How do they help you when you're down? Do they help you to be a better woman, this man? Is he encouraging you to be your best self? Is he controlling? Is he narcissistic? You really gotta take some time to get to know him, because when we open up our portal, it's so sensitive. It's connected to the heart, connected to the mind. It's all in line with the chakra system. And when we open up ourselves, it can cloud our judgment a little bit, you know? And we're not out here trying to be digmatized, okay? So, ladies, just be careful. Be very selective. Honor yourself enough to say, hey, I'm going to go through this process of getting to know this man. Just like it was my company and I was getting a new employee. Allow him to prove himself to you, as well as you prove yourself to him. And if it's suitable after a time, it's okay. I might be able to build with him a little bit, you know? And we can work on this love thing. But we got to make sure that he loves himself and has healed. You got to make sure that you love yourself and that you have healed. And if you haven't, just remain friends. It's okay to be friends. We always want to rush. We always just want to rush right now. I made up this quote a long time ago, and I said, fools rush in and walk out limping. Imagine that. Y'all so gung-ho to just run in, and then you come out, you got a broke leg, a black eye, you got your arm in a sling, your own crutches. He might be on a breathing machine from life support because y'all done both jacked each other up because you wanted to rush in. And what do you have? All you have is some good memories of some good sex. It's not enough. It's not enough. At this point in our conscious journey and awareness, we are creating divine bonds and eternal bonds. The divine feminine is rising into her rightful place. The divine masculine is rising into his rightful place, so we can have divine union. If it's not divine, I don't want it. You shouldn't want it either. We're always playing small. We're always accepting crumbs. When are we, or you, going to stop accepting crumbs? Because I don't accept crumbs no more, because I know who I am. I used to be like, okay, will you please feed me some more? I'm just hungry. And then they give you a little drip, and you're like, nah, we don't do that here. We're not doing that here, because I know who I am, right? And I can only accept the best, and I hope that you will do the same. Hold tight. I know you want somebody, but you got to want yourself first. If you want yourself, you work on yourself, he will appear. Okay? I hope you've enjoyed this video. Feel free to comment below if it was something that you liked, and if you want to share the video, you can too. But that's about it, okay? I love y'all. Why do I love you? Because I love myself, and you are a reflection of me, okay? Enjoy. Peace.